Speaking to the governor's amendment. Mr. Speaker, ladies and gentlemen of the House, I regret very much that this debate has devolved into a question before us as to whether we're for unemployed people struggling or for business. And I, for the life of me, don't see that it's a choice between those two. The gentleman from Chesterfield, and he and I have been around this place since the problems with toll tax and through many changes to the unemployment compensation system. It is my understanding that by the first quarter of next year, the Unemployment Trust Fund will be insolvent. Insolvent. Which means whether we pass this bill or, if we don't pass this bill, there will not be sufficient monies, or the insolvency trigger will kick in, and we will have to do something, probably raise unemployment taxes in order to replenish the fund. But if we pass the governor's amendments, $125 million will flow into the fund, and we'll postpone that trigger. We'll postpone the requirement that we raise unemployment taxes. And I don't understand why that is anti-business. The second thing that I would tell you is that down my way, I haven't gotten the first phone call, the first email, the first letter from a business saying don't do that. It presupposes that businessmen, big or small, don't care about their workers. And they do. I care about the employees in my office. Those of you that own businesses care about yours. In 1999, the Toll Tax Corporation went out of business. And the unemployment rate in the city of Martinsville shot to 19%. And eventually it fell. And I thought to myself, you know, I sure am glad that we will never, ever see an unemployment rate as high as that again. Last month, the unemployment rate in Martinsville City went to 20.2%. One of every 5 people don't work. And not only does this stimulus money provide funding or money for them to make their car payment and their house payment and send their kid to school, it keeps the drugstore open, and the dental office open, or the law office open, and the other things that go into that. To put that in perspective, there were very few places in the Great Depression that had unemployment higher than 30%. And you can go down the list of those places that have double-digit unemployment. It's rampant all over this Commonwealth, and even in mighty Fairfax County, the unemployment has doubled. $125 million that we will turn our backs on if we don't approve this. And the gentleman raised the state of Michigan. Michigan has greater problems than we do, brought on to a large extent by the collapse of the automobile industry. But you know what? You want to help Michigan? Vote against the governor's amendments, because that $125 million will go to Michigan and the other 49 states. And we will get nothing. Nothing. So we're at a defining moment and a kind of a crossroads in this Commonwealth. But this is not a fork in the road where you choose business one side and employees on the other. This is where you choose to help this Commonwealth get through this recession with money that we paid. Pass the governor's amendment.
John Ronan.